Hey guys, Kara here, and I'm going to walk you through the very first part of Streak, which is setting up your pipeline for a challenger, okay? So I'm going to share my screen and walk you through how to set up a challenger pipeline. Now, my first tip is you need to make sure that you have a Gmail that is professional for your coaching business. I am in the process of transferring some stuff over, so I'm mad that I didn't do this in the beginning, but mine is very simple. It's coachingwithkara@gmail.com, okay? Then you'll need to go Google Streak extension, and you'll install it on your Gmail, on your Chrome. Now, here on the left, it will load pipeline. So your job is to set up your first challenger pipeline. That's the one we're gonna use. And you're gonna hit new. You'll go to Sales CRM. I don't need to create a team, just me for now. Actually, maybe I do want a team, but let's see, I wanna put, well, we'll just do this for now. I have a couple people I actually want to put. Okay, great. Create my pipeline. All right, now it is going to come up. Now, the one thing that I do that I'm going to give you a tip on is no, thank you. I will rename this pipeline, and I'm going to call it Master Pipeline, because most of my pipelines will look exactly the same, and I'm going to show you why at the very end, okay? All right, so I'm gonna now change the stages at the top. So I leave the same. This second one I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna just go rename stage. Oops, I wanna keep it there. Stay there. What's going on? All right, we'll rename this third one. Maybe it'll let me go back. Hold on a second. Go back in your home, please. Weird, let me refresh. I don't know why I got frozen like that. Oh, another thing I notice sometimes is when I'm loading my stuff up, it takes a little bit longer to actually load my pipelines on the left. So it'll just take a second. So I'll tell you that the reason that I do master pipeline is because then I use this over and over and over again. I recopy it. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna rename this stage. For me, I call it forming. So after I get a lead, and what a lead is to me is someone who's liked my picture. If they've liked a picture, or there's someone I've met on Instagram or Facebook, they go in the lead column. If I'm forming them, which means maybe I have them on a list on Facebook, or I'm talking to them and I haven't invited them yet, they go in the forming stage. The next thing I do is send out a Google form for them to fill out. After they fill out my Google form, I then send them questions, and I'm going to share everything that I say when we get there. The next thing that I do, so I'm going to just keep changing these, is my video for the program that they might be interested in. After I send them a video, we talk about Shakeology and the cost. Then I would send them the link. That's where we're at the point where it might be a call or link. Maybe we'll get on the phone. Okay, so if you want to add another stage, you hit the plus sign, and then I would do follow up number 1. I'm going to hit the plus again, follow up number 2. Add to groups. So this is after someone actually purchases. And then I have a couple other options. Either add to free group, and these are people that have said they were interested. We went back and forth for a while, but maybe just they never got back to me at some point for some reason. And then, so they go here because I'm still going to add them to something else or invite them to something else. Oh, I'm sorry, not add to free group, my fault. Invite to free group. No response at all. And not right now. And I'm just gonna, these are the ones I use. You don't have to use them all, but this is kind of the process that I use. Okay, so this is for Challenger. And it's really the same for coaching too, but we'll just say for Challenger. Now I'm gonna change these ones up top. Okay, I'm gonna change these boxes. So I keep name the same. The other thing I always do is if I hit Control and then I click on it, I freeze the name column so I can go back and forth. My second one, I'm going to add a column in here. So I'm going to right click and go to Insert Column. And it's going to be a magic column, email addresses. Then the next one is going to be Date Invited. So I'm going to right click, Insert Column, This is going to be a date column, and I'm going to call it date invited. And you want to make sure it's that, because then you'll be able to click on the little calendar. Then I keep stage. Then I'm going to insert another column to the right, and it's going to be days in stage. So if you go to Magic Column and you scroll down, you'll see days in stage. That means that's how long that they're in one of these stages. How long have I been forming them? How long, when did I send them the Google form? When did I send them the questions? It'll tell me how long that's been going on, and I don't like to keep anyone there more than 4 days. All right, we're gonna insert another column. And it's Magic Column date created, just so I know like how long that we've been talking. I'm gonna go insert another column, and it's gonna be a free form, and it's gonna be called notes, where I just keep any notes that I need to know. And then I'm gonna insert another column, and it's gonna be a tag box, and this one's gonna be called source. Did I find them from Instagram? Did I find them from my like page? Did I find them from Facebook? I'm then gonna insert another column, a magic column. That's a tag as well. That is gonna be called interested in. So what program are they interested in? This way when you tag it, you can put more than one program. And then I just will keep, I think this one's a magic column, let's see. I wanna put their phone number. Maybe not. Okay, so we'll just go freeform, and I'll call that one a phone number. Okay, I now still have these columns here. So I'm just gonna go through and delete these because I'm not gonna use them. So right click, delete, right click, delete, right click, delete, and then right click, delete. So these are the ones I just didn't use that they gave me. Oh, I guess we'll say hide because they already gave me one. Okay, so we'll just move that one, this notes one that they gave me, back to where my notes one was, just because they already gave it to me and they won't let me delete it. I have to hide it. And then looks like this is the one they gave me. Okay, so I'll just delete this one. All right, so now I am set up to add people in, okay? So your job today is to go in and to create this. Now, here's what I'm gonna show you. Here's a really cool trick. I have this master pipeline, and you could use this for any launch of any specific program. This is the same 5-step invite I use for anything. What you can do is, and I'm gonna delete this one because I don't need, let me just make sure I'm clicked on the right one. I don't need this one. Hold on one second. This is a sample. I don't want that there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to master pipeline. I'm gonna click on this arrow here, and I'm gonna say, create a similar pipeline, all right? So now, anytime I'm creating another pipeline, I just go to create a similar pipeline, and then they're pretty much, I have 2 here that are exactly the same. So this way, if I'm transferring someone from, say, challenger to coach, all of the columns here are already created. I don't have to recreate it. And then I just go here, I rename this, and I'm gonna rename this one Challenger Pipeline. Okay, so this is your first task to setting up your first pipeline for your challenge group, okay? If you have any questions, let me know, and we're gonna move on tomorrow and talk about all the different steps that you'll need to take and what it actually looks like when someone is in these sections. And we'll start getting ready for your group. All right, so thank you so much, and I'm excited to use this with you.